My 28M girlfriend, 26F, is giving me an ultimatum over a childhood kiss that's now a family inside joke. How can I reconcile? Apologies, this is my first Reddit post. My girlfriend and I have been dating for 4 years, and we're seriously considering marriage until we got in a huge argument about 2 weeks ago. I love her very much, and I do not want to let this disagreement end the relationship. Please help me. My family is very close, and would often take vacations together / have reunions when growing up. I am especially close with the cousins on my mom's side who lived nearby, one of whom is my age. When we were both around 10 playing Truth or Dare, I gave her a quick peck. It was an innocent moment as kids and nothing more. In the moment I remember everyone laughing, and it has since become a bit of a family inside joke. Embarrassing, I know. Unfortunately, it has become a de facto tradition for my aunt to tease my cousin and I with light-hearted jokes about how we were married as kids, including in front of my girlfriend. At first she would laugh along, but after a few family get-togethers she told me these jokes made her uncomfortable, saying it is weird that we still hang out, and even using the I word. Now she has essentially told me if I see this cousin at all she will break up with me. I love my girlfriend, but family is everything to me. I cannot imagine missing weddings, birthdays, vacations, etc., but I hate to think I am minimizing my girlfriend's feelings. Is there any compromise, or is it a losing battle to try to convince her it was a cute moment when we were younger? Please help. Your aunt needs to grow the F up and make new jokes. Your girlfriend isn't pissed ABT the kiss. She is upset BCZ your aunt keeps forcing her to listen to the same joke and makes her wonder why it's still funny. What the fuck is wrong with your family that this gets brought up and dwelt on this often? That ain't normal. It is weird. I had a similar experience as a child. And do you know when it stopped being joked about in my family? When we were still children. As someone who went through it too, I find really weird that your family still jokes about it. My M59 wife, F59, changed completely due to menopause, her words. And I do not know how to cope. Throwaway account because of family on here. Married for over 30 years, adult children. My wife hit menopause some years ago. At first not much was noticeable. In fact, our relationship grew stronger. Then something changed very rapidly. Over the course of just 4 months she completely withdrew. She changed from warm, open and always interested into being cold, distant and always angry. She's frequently looking for fights and gets downright verbally aggressive, and even abusive during them. Our adult children notice the same in how she approaches them, and they addressed it with me. We've talked a lot about this, and I want to be absolutely clear. She herself names menopause as the cause. There's nothing else going on. She still loves me and our children, wants to grow old together, and there absolutely is no infidelity at play. She feels absolutely fine being who and how she is now. She's completely adamant and open about that. She acknowledges that she changed drastically and how that impacts our marriage and family dynamics. But this is who she is now, and she very much likes the new her. Obviously, good for her. Point is though that I don't recognize her anymore. This is not the person I married, but in a way that's oak because we all change over the decades. I'm for sure not the man I was at 25 either. The issue is that this is not a person I would fall in love with, or would want to marry. And our children struggle in a similar way, having a mother they hardly recognize. I need advice on how to deal with this. I notice that I mourn the loss of my wife and struggle big time with the person now sharing my life. She, on the other hand, is perfectly happy and refuses any form of marriage counseling or any other form of therapy. I had therapy for this, but that obviously didn't change the factual situation. What can I do? I don't want to simply divorce. After all, life can throw curveballs, and I also wouldn't walk away if she got a life-changing disease or accident. But what now? Have you told her that you don't actually like who she's becoming, and she is not the person you thought you could grow old with? I think it would help to know what kinds of things you're fighting about, and what she likes about the new her. I also wonder if she'd talk to her gynecologist as opposed to a therapist. I would ask her to actually consult a doctor about this. She may genuinely think it is menopause, and it may well be, but there are other possibilities, such as the early stages of dementia, that she presumably is not qualified to rule out. Do I, 41 female, say something to my friend, 37 female, about her new boyfriend, 49 male, that's taking over her home? My friend has had her own house for years. She was single when she bought it, and turned it into her own oasis. It's a small 3-bedroom house, but it's lovely. One room is her reading room with indoor plants. Another is her office/workout space, and the other is her bedroom. The basement is redone, and she uses it as a guest area, plus entertainment area. A few months ago, she told me that she started dating a guy. I was happy for her because she's been seeking a relationship for years. But I was surprised that after only a few weeks he moved in with her. He also moved in his 2 large pit bulls and his 20-year-old son. She's never really complained, just little things like, the son made the basement his man cave. Or, the dogs aren't housebroken and destroyed the white carpet. The one time I mentioned that she should tell them to leave, she cussed me out and blocked me. I apologized and vowed to not interfere anymore. We were video chatting recently. We don't live in the same area. And she was saying that she wanted to give her plants away because the dogs keep eating them, and how the new boyfriend turned it into his gaming area. Also, the son brings his 18-year-old girlfriend over so much she practically lives there. The boyfriend and son don't work. She's being taken advantage of. I want to tell her to end the relationship, kick both of out, but I don't want her to cut me off again. She already knows what's happening and doesn't want to hear from you again about this, so sorry. She was desperate not to be alone. Nothing you say is going to be helpful at this point. If she asks for your opinion or ideas on how to get them out, offer help. But until then, keep it to yourself. Oh, Dad found free rent, a playroom for his kid, and a meal ticket. I, 33M, feel like I'm playing checkers while my wife, 32F, is playing chess in the bedroom. How do I level up the intimacy without it feeling mechanical? Hey everyone, I, 33M, have been married to my incredible wife, 32F, for 8 years, and honestly, our relationship is solid. We're best friends, we laugh constantly, and we're a great team. But lately, I've realized that when it comes to our private time, I've become a bit predictable. It's not that the spark is gone, but I feel like I'm stuck in a routine of step A, step B, step C. I want to be better for her. I want to be the kind of partner who understands the mood and the connection just as much as the physical act. She's mentioned before that she loves intentionality, but I think I'm a bit dense on what that looks like in practice. I want to surprise her by being more present and creative, rather than just waiting for a green light at the end of the night. I'm looking for ideas or stories from couples who successfully moved past the routine phase. How do you build tension throughout the day without it being cringe or over the top? What are some small, non-physical things that actually made a huge difference once you got to the bedroom? What is something your spouse started doing that completely changed the game for you? I really love this woman, and I want to make sure she feels desired and seen, not just like we're checking a box. Any advice for a guy who wants to go from average to exceptional for his wife? Eat that but big dog. Just touch the clit and communicate. My girlfriend actually plays chess in the bedroom. We play together sometimes, it's fun. Edit, Google en passant.